It's been a long time since we brought somebody of this caliber into studio, but I'm super excited to welcome, after quite a while, your good friend, the person that you love so much, the person that you listen to on repeat, a man who just keeps you happy with his music. Coincidentally and ironically, sometimes the music is a bit sad, but it makes you happy knowing that he pours his heart into everything. Please welcome to the Flash Drive and KF 94.5, Mr. Craig Lucas. Come on!
Thank you, dude. It's so good to be back.
It's nice to have you in studio.
This used to be like my second home. I was there all the time.
Well, obviously, because when you were dropping music, it was like, hey, Craig, what you doing today?
Yeah.
Hey, Craig. Well, you cannot be here alone because I did also bring in a collaborator on this particular song. This is an awesome track. And when I heard the incredible voice of Jules from GoodLuck, I was like, hello. Jules, all the way from Joburg. I had to catch you on Zoom. I couldn't let you sort of skip this one. I will find you.
No ways, man. I had to be for this. This is special.
I'm going to try my best to make sure that you are clear and squeaky clean with regard to the audio, but you are amazing, Jules, and thanks a lot for being here and ready and on standby. I want to chat to you about the song, but before we get there, Mr. Craig Lucas, it has been a minute.
It has.
It has been a minute, my man.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when I think about the song, like the word better, when I heard the song, it was like a tonic for me, because I think that we know that you've been through a lot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is the part about media that I hate, is because I heard about what you had gone through pretty much as you were going through it, and that was so unfair in you. But you stepped out of there and you continued with this particular song, Better, which is just power and so apt for this. I want you first and foremost, how are you doing? You know, given the fact that, yes, we're excited about the single, but how are you?
Yeah. Better, I guess. Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know, some days are great, some days aren't.
Yeah.
But I feel like all you can do is try. And if you're successfully trying, you'll be okay. And so I'm okay.
Yeah.
Very happy to be here, very happy to have the song out.
Yeah.
This makes me feel better. Releasing music makes me feel better, makes me feel great. So I'm ready, dude.
No, you're ready for this.
Yeah.
You're ready for coming through. Because, you know, everybody goes through the stuff. And I think that, unfortunately, when you go through things publicly, it's really tough on the individual. You know, it's really tough on you, because the thing is, you're not able to feel your emotions on your ace. You have to get everybody weighing in before you can understand what you are feeling.
Yeah.
And you have to navigate that space.
Look, I really never really cared what people thought to say about me. It's obviously involves my family, and that's what upset me. I couldn't care less.
Yeah, definitely.
But I guess that, like, I can protect my own feelings, but I can't really always protect my family, and that's been really hard.
Yeah. It's so true, especially when it's on a platform like social media. But as long as you know, when it comes to Better, you do have people around you who are here to support you, here to focus on what we love about you, and that's your honesty, your vulnerability, and the music that you produce, which is high quality. And then I go over to our good friend Jules up in Joburg. Now, Jules, for this particular song, when you got involved with this, knowing what was happening around in the world, what does the better in this song mean for you? Because I know that the interpretations are quite vast. So for you, what is being a part of this track? How is that better interpreted by you?
First of all, I just want to say that Craig is one of the strongest people that I know in my life. He is just an amazing guy, and just like being able to come together and work with him on this has been such a joy, and we've come such a long road together. It's so long overdue that we're working together on a song. I think when we linked up on the song, you know, initially it had come from a place of kind of just wanting to shout out to all those people that had supported us through 2 years of a crazy time, a crazy pandemic. And you know, we all been through the most. No one has escaped from this situation unscathed, you know.
Yeah.
And we wanted to shout out to our fans, I think on both sides, to say, and our friends and our family, to say thank you for getting us through this really difficult time. But I think it has even more meaning now, you know, because it's weird. Like, since things have started opening up in the world, it's almost like the trauma is only hitting people now.
Yes.
You know? So we're seeing a lot of people in really dark places at the moment. We're getting all these stories. I mean, we've in the last week have just heard so many stories of people and what they're going through, and it's hectic. You know, I think the song is what everyone needs to hear right now, and for me, it's just about spreading that love and letting people know that it's okay. and that they got people in their lives that love them. You know,
that's so true. That's how we get better, by focusing on the people that we have around us, and not so much everything else, especially working in an industry like the entertainment industry, where it is super volatile, like many other industries as well. But it's just knowing that the people around you, and trusting those people to know that they got your back. I think that's the things that really get us up and get us standing up and get us waking up in the morning, which is so important. But of course, the writing in this particular song, I have heard that this writing, I'm going to go to you, Craig, is the fact that you wrote this a while ago, right?
Started, at least, yeah. About 2019. I found an old voice note it was mostly mumbles. I think I put it on Instagram. I was just like,
what?
No, yeah. And it was, because I was in a really crap place. And
yeah.
I mean, my friends and my family, they were there when all else fails. You know, those are the people that are there when everything goes, everything physical goes. The people in your life stay, at least the important ones. But it's so funny though, because the song wasn't called Better, even though it was the message of the song.
What was it called?
It didn't actually even have a name. But Jules, I came in also like one listen. She's like, cool, so this needs to go. We need to, like, this needs to be the, like, no. I was like, okay, this is what being like a professional 10-year experience like musician is. And it wasn't called Better, even though it was the message of the song. And Jules gave that one line, I was like, yeah, it just makes so much sense.
You said, I swear I love it.
Yeah, it was like, it's crazy, but I swear I love it. She's like, I hate this. You're a terrible songwriter. Throw it away.
Okay, wait, hold on. I want to get you into this, Jules. So, you know, we know, Craig just said it's like a voice note that came through and he's got, this good melody. Let's roll with this. Now, when you jump into a project like this and you need to sort of write to this, how do you respectfully tell Craig that the music, the lines are not so good? How does that conversation go, especially looking at like a man like Craig Lucas?
We know Jules. We all know Jules is quite blunt, you know. And I try not to be, but
and we love that about you
child, I guess.
So much.
But yeah, so I was just like sitting with Ben, and actually, to be honest, Ben is really weighs in on the production, because he will tell anyone, any singer can escape Ben's producer techniques. But I just think we felt the song had this incredible message. And then it got to the chorus, and then it didn't make sense. We were like, what are you trying to say here? Because you've gotten to the chorus. But I think what happens is, as a writer, when you're in the song, you don't realize where the energy falls away. And it's kind of like you need an outside person to come in and be like, oh, it's so good. And then right there, you lose me, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's like being able to pinpoint that moment and then kind of bring out the best of the artist. So I think we wrote the rest of it together as a collective. And I think once we pointed it out, he was like, oh, yeah. Totally, that makes sense, you know? And then it was like, cool. And working with Craig's such a joy. I mean, we met him on The Voice all those years ago. And we were doing a songwriting workshop with the top 10 finalists. And Craig, I have to say, you stood out head and shoulders above everyone else. Like, I knew you were going to win straight away, actually. It was like, it was only the top 10. And I was like, this guy has to win it, because he's incredible. So, yeah.
Wow. Oh,
yeah.
I feel this. You see what I'm talking about when it comes to love. Feel the love here, Jules. That's the great thing about it. But so, do you have any insight into which line that Jules omitted from the song, that removed? Do you remember what the line was?
I do.
Was there any swearing in it? I was going to check for radio. Is it fine?
No.
Okay, what was the line that she removed from the song?
It was, it's crazy, but I swear I love it.
It's crazy, but I swear I love it.
Yeah.
Did it get replaced?
What do you love, Craig?
I guess she didn't love it after all.
We changed it to the hook of the chorus, which isn't easy, but to make it better. I mean, you'd written to all of these friends, shouting out to the story, and then was like, huh?
All right. Okay, you're forgiven. Don't worry. It's crazy, but I swear I love it.
She made it better. Do you see how this?
Yes.
It was meant to be. Like, from that moment on, everything just took a life of its own. And no, really, it is exactly what it's meant to be. I would have wanted the song to be out a long time ago.
Yeah.
With the hook, it's crazy, but I swear I love it. And like,
what would that have sounded like if you were to sing that?
Quite same melody, quite similar.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, it's crazy, but I swear I love it. And now it says the other thing, but it's just the timing is so perfect. I honestly do believe it's meant to be. Might sound cheesy and crazy, but the song was meant to come on now, for where I am in my life, for where Jules is, for where all the people we met yesterday are, for where the world is. The timing it's now. So I'm just so happy.
I'm happy too. Jules, I'm happy, okay? And I'm going to tell you, when people hear this song, you know what their first response is going to be, Jules? It's crazy, but I swear I love it. We have to find a way to get it in there, don't worry.
It comes full circle, you know? It always does.
Okay, well, without any further ado, it's time to drop this song. It is an exclusive on the Flash Drive and KF 94.5. Well done to both of you. This is super exciting. I feel like we need to enjoy this together and jam to this together. So to Jules and all of your hard work on this track, and to Ben and Greg, those two geniuses in the booth that we see at your studios, I love them too. Don't forget to tell them that, please, Jules. But we need to listen to the song and drop it right now. And without any further ado, Craig, I want you to bring this song in, my friend. We're going to drop this. It's a day ahead of release. It's out on all platforms tomorrow. Make sure you pre-save and get it now and support vocals from the locals. Especially if you want to make your life better, you need this song. Craig, over to you, my brother.
So this is Better, Craig Lucas, with my very good friends GoodLuck.
We were just a couple kids raised in the streets, just trying to fit in. Our mothers broke their backs to give their kids a better living. We stay out after dark, drinking at the bars, knowing it'll break our mothers' hearts. We're never gonna stop, so scared of growing up. We're running out of love. But when the sun goes down and the music plays, I will hold you close. We'll forget this place, and I know we'll be okay. It isn't easy, but you make it better. It isn't easy, but you make it better. It isn't easy, but you make it better.
Living fast, spent all my cash, broke my phone, it's such a bummer. But as long as you're with me, it's gonna be an okay summer. We stay out after dark, drinking at the bar, trying to fix our broken parts. We're never gonna stop, so scared of growing up. We're running out of love. So when the sun comes up and the music fades, and we've danced all night, drunk on cheap champagne, guess I know we'll be okay. I guess I know we'll be okay. It isn't easy, but you make it better. It isn't easy, but you make it better. It isn't easy, but you make it better. All the pieces fall apart, but
It isn't easy, but you make it better.
all the pieces fall apart, but
It isn't easy, but you make it better.
all the pieces fall apart, but
It isn't easy, but you make it better. All the pieces fall apart, but it isn't easy. Will you meet me where
the lights go out and the music stays.
and you hold me close and you feel my pain? I think you know we'll be okay. It isn't easy, but you make it better. It isn't easy, but you make it better. All the pieces fall apart, but it isn't easy, but you make it better. All the pieces fall apart, but it isn't easy, but you make it better. It isn't easy, but you make it better.
That is a first play of the brand new song.
Oh, it's out.
Craig Lucas and GoodLuck.
Thank you, Carl.
Why am I emotional? Sister?
It is a beautiful song.
Thank you.
You know what I'm thinking about immediately, eh? Sure, my eyes are burning. Okay, is that, there are so many people who are facing the worst struggles of their lives. And I know that, Jules, you know struggle. Craig, you know struggle. Zoe, I know struggle. You know, we know that you know struggle too. And what that song is, it's a hopeful song. It is a song that tells you that no matter what you are going through, you know, acknowledge the fact that it's not easy. Show that vulnerability. Show the fact that you are suckling and you're struggling, and say it and speak to somebody about it. But the thing is, that's how you make things better, is by actually having that conversation. Yeah. It's about expressing that particular feeling. Don't just leave it and let it sit and fester. Yes, it's not easy, and it's okay to feel weakened by what's not easy. But what's strong is you actually having a conversation about it. And that's how you make things better.
Absolutely.
Totally. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that. I mean, I think, you know, when we've come to realize, and certainly in the last few days while we've been building up to the release of the song, you know, we've heard so many stories from so many different people. We've been connecting with fans and visiting them and doing a little mission around Cape Town, trying to make some people feel better. And the stories that have come in have been insane. And I think what we realize is that no one escapes this anxiety in life and depression and some form of difficulty. So everyone experiences it at some point, you know. So don't be scared to reach out and talk to somebody.
Whew. Okay. Can I give you some comments from our Flash Drive family? Because I think the greatest thing about putting a piece of art up. So a lot of these comments are negative. So I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. You know, this is just what people felt when they heard the song. So just take a listen to a few of these. It's just little thoughts and feelings as people heard and was just vibing with this particular track.
It's crazy, but I swear I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it.
This is great.
Oh my word. I love it so, so, so much. And it is exactly what you said. It's just how all of us are feeling now. Oh, I love it.
It's crazy, but I swear I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes!
I'm definitely streaming.
Oh, I love it. This is awesome. And I think everyone can relate to this song, whether you're old or young or in between.
Oh my word. I love, 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 love this song. I still got goosebumps since the song started. I love it.
Hey, how's it going, guys? This song is proper quality, eh? This is gonna compete up there with the big boys internationally. Well done. Very, very awesome.
I think you need to say right now that South Africa, we are the big boys. All right. Yeah. Okay. We are the big boys. They need to catch up with us.
Roll the big boys.
So exactly, we are the big boy. We've been the big boys. But hearing those comments, how are you feeling, Craig?
Yeah, very emotional. Very, very happy. No, you know, the song is obviously very personal, and often when I write songs about things that are very personal, you don't really think that people will relate to it too much because it's so specific to what you've been through. And every time this happens, it blows me away, and I'm so grateful just to, I guess, have the opportunity to do that. I'm tearing up. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm very happy.
You know what? This is the power of music. This is what music is supposed to be here for. This is what it's here. So, Jules, thank you so much for sharing this moment with us. It's a first play. It's an exclusive, but it's more than that. I think what the song has done for so many people, it's done its work. So thank you, Jules.
Thank you so much, Carl. And I just want to say such a big thanks to Craig for being such a joy to work with. I'm thrilled that we're finally releasing a song together, my friend.
Me too.
Okay, we're gonna dry out tears a bit there, and I think I'll just leave you with this thing. Well done to Craig Lucas and GoodLuck for this particular song. It's called Better, available on all platforms. That will be tomorrow, even though you've heard it here today on the Flash Drive and KFM 94.5. But let those words sink in as you've heard them, and don't forget the most powerful of words. I know this is crazy, but I swear I love it.
The show that drives you home with the most music. The Flash Drive with Carl Wastie. Only on KFM 94.5.